I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto almost daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin, make or break moment coming this week. So you've had this falling wedge or bearish retest of this break to the downside. Most important thing is you've got to hold this level. You lose 28,500. Break this trend line, which has been held previously multiple times, right? You lose this, you're coming down to 25,000, 23,800, probably 22,000 as well, right? You really want to put in a higher low than this previous low, but this would be devastating for the crypto market and be part of max pain bear market city. However, mixed signals here because the patterns are a little bit hard to read. This, I mean, it looks parabolically falling to the downside, but it's still holding. So this is not crystal ball reader predict the market. This is if it breaks to the downside and you get a bearish retest, short everything, especially some altcoins, because you will make a ton of money. If it breaks higher, you're going to run up here and you're going to test the same exact level back here. And you probably continue to just work sideways and bore the heck out of us until we get some news out of the United States government. Now, remember, I've got a leverage trading group and we are killing it. You can go to cryptorev.net. Email me if you have any questions, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. You can join the leverage trading group right now. There's a combo deal where essentially you get about 70% off. If you click the combo, the leverage button, if you just want to sign up for 6 months or 12 months, or 60% off. You'll make the trading fees back real quick. I'll show you that. And then you get 70% off if you sign up for a year of both groups. There's 10 groups total, right? So tons of trades, tons of exchanges, beginners, intermediate, advanced levels, MEXC Global, and we've been killing it, right? When I say killing it, it's been ridiculously amazing how well we've been doing in the group. Most important thing with Bitcoin is it's going to call this next move. I mean, you've got Bollinger Bands that are tightening on higher time frames. You've had essentially no Bitcoin movement over an extended period of time. June the 22nd. Months of just this slow downside. And that's why leverage has been so good, because everything's just been sliding lower as far as Bitcoin goes. And so the most important thing is when you're short, you're trading with the trend, then you're going to have a lot more winners, right? You don't want to trade against the trend because it's a lot harder to trade. It's like swimming upstream in the Colorado River Rapids, right? It's a lot harder. As an example, this is the leverage group. And when I say it's play by play, this is what you get. So posted in group, they were trading XRP, right? So post one, X for either a rejection here or a rejection here. All right. Then he stated looking for, just wanted to time the entry. You got to get the right entry. And you got the breakdown, and then looking for the bearish retest, he said, move my stop loss into profits after the next move. And this was from today. And then the breakdown, and then he locked in profits and made 19%. Everybody did, right? This is posted in the group. And so this, along with live screen shares, makes it easy money. A lot of people come in and they'll use a little bit higher leverage, 10x leverage. And again, you'd make double the amount, right? And so this would have been 20%, would have ended up at 40% gains on XRP based on Bitcoin price action, right? You're always basing your altcoin trades on Bitcoin price action. You got to watch Bitcoin so you know what the altcoins are going to do. And you just need a small move. It doesn't take much. 2% move, you make 10%. On this 4% move, you make 20%, right? Easy money. Bottom line is there's a point in life where you cannot be scared of the unknown, right? To grow and progress, you have to make changes. And that's why we pushed out the leverage group, is because it's just, we beta tested it for months and it was ridiculously successful and people are making a ton of money and it's cheap. It pays for itself. Go to cryptorev.net, sign up, change the game forever. This is a skill. When you can short the market, we're going to run up the next bull market over the next year and a half. There'll be run-ups in between, Bitcoin halving, and then we're just going to short the entire bear market. That's what the whales do, the institutions do. It's not hard. I mean, make a MEXC account right now. You can hit the reverse button and you can reverse the trade. You can move around your stop loss and take profit levels. There's a VIP link for MEXC in the description. Use that and you'll get half price trading fees. Bitcoin stays stagnant ahead of pending SEC spot ETF decisions. So Bitcoin's not moving. The ETF decision is due by August 13th. And so this is just one ETF. There's bigger ETFs due later on in the month. The BlackRock spot ETF would be the big one that we wanted to get. Don't get some of these ETFs. Do you see pullbacks? Years ago, we used to see it all the time where they just got paused or put off. And again, it wasn't amazing. Like I said, 80%, 77%, 47%, 41, 31, 20, 80, 31, 16, 83, 53, 43, 132, 70. Killing it in the leverage group. If you just, it is leverage season. That's where the money's at right now. Right now, that's the easiest money you can make in crypto. BNB. So we're wondering if BNB can hold on. It's under fire right now. And you've got this bear flag. You're about to see the 200 come in here on the 8-hour, acting as resistance. If this breaks lower, I mean, you could be significant downside, $188, right? And so you'd short the breakdown. Bitcoin dominance. And we said this exactly. When this falling wedge breaks out, you'll see a move out of Bitcoin. You got this small little double bottom here, and you have gotten a move somewhat out of Bitcoin. But Sunday night, Monday morning, tomorrow, I just got back from getting stem cells injected into my jaw. I did my back, get back to my old self, get my health back, work out again, put some muscle on. Right now I'm doing a 10-pound muscle challenge, and I'm looking to add 10 pounds in the next few months. And I'll do it because that's what I do. Is I set goals and I hit them. Right? The only limitations that you have in life are the limitations that are in your head. Right? The mental limitations are the ones you create. If you don't think you can trade with leverage, it's not going to happen. If you do think you're going to trade with leverage, yes, you can make it happen. If you don't think, whether you think you can or you think you can, you're right. Think about it now. Let it set in. Do not think you can do something. You're right. No one's going to do this for you. And I'll show you and I'll give you the tools on how to make a ton of money in this market. And I have thousands of people, thousands of success stories validate the entire idea that the group is the most successful trading group I've ever seen. Everybody care. I've doubled the amount of staff and we are killing it. So if this breaks to the upside, you're going to see a move out of Bitcoin. So this helps you time the move, right? And so this should come this next week. This is the ES1. This is the stock market. The stock market has pulled back and rolled over. Okay. You've got your RSI is getting close to oversold. You could get a bounce here, but if you put in a lower high, then you're coming down even lower. And so when that starts happening, it might not be amazing for the stock or for the crypto market, but we just have to see. They haven't really been correlated because you can see clearly the S&P E-mini futures has taken off and Bitcoin has not. It's been going the other direction. So will stock market downside hurt Bitcoin? And again, I think there's a lot of real specific news dealing in cryptocurrency that has to do with the Bitcoin sideways price action, right? There's just a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of big players, whales, you know, they've taken money off exchanges or put money on exchanges if they're going to trade it. And we're going to see, it's like the calm before the storm right now. Tim Cook says AI, machine learning are part of virtually every product Apple is building. Apple's working on AI-powered services, but does not usually announce those products until they arrive to the market. AI in crypto is going to have one of the most epic run-ups we've ever seen because it's so hot with ChatGPT 4 coming out. And then you've got a lot of like little spin-offs and cryptos that kind of tie into that. And then you've got the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler. He pivots his agency's attention to AI. He's like, we'll get to crypto later, because he knows he's messing up. He knows he's wrong. And he's like, AI is the most transformative technology of this generation, and stress the need to prepare for its influence on financial markets. Because bots, and they already do, high frequency trading bots already trade the markets. Now he's worried about more massive manipulation out of the bots. Good luck. Good luck saving the world. This guy, piece of work. So the most important idea is that, I mean, you've got some of the, as an example, you got some very good chess players in the world, the best chess players in the world. AI can beat them. Right? Grandmasters in chess. AI can beat them. AI is going to eliminate a ton of jobs in the world. And Gary Gensler is discussing the positive and negative impacts that are possible. And again, it's going to shake the world, just like crypto. But it's interesting to see, well, we can get to crypto later. The SEC got hit with 12 Ethereum ETF applications in less than a week. And so, and a lot of these are paper traded or futures ETH ETFs, right? So it's not anything that's, you know, it got Grayscale Pro shares. You got the fact that Gary Gensler consistently declined to answer if the commission considers Ethereum a security, thereby increasing the regulatory uncertainty surrounding the blockchain network. Now it's proof of stake. And it's been mentioned that proof of stake is less decentralized because a lot of people own, in the United States, Ethereum. Recently, Ethereum went from proof of work, which is very decentralized and not as efficient, to proof of stake. And so that's what's going to happen with Grayscale. They're really trying to push these Ethereum ETFs through so that all the big players can get in. Again, a lot of these are paper traded futures, right? So it's not going to necessarily move the market. It causes a lot of manipulation because people can, you know, you just short Ethereum ETF and then you sell a ton of Ethereum you're holding and you make a ton of money. Smaller market cap than Bitcoin, and it will move all over the place because of the manipulation that's possible. So will this happen? Coinbase is reinventing themselves, and they're going to track. They're working with BlackRock funds. The BlackRock funds and Coinbase deal could trigger Bitcoin burst to $773,000, according to Invest Answers. I'm not going to put a number on this because all these numbers do is create biases, right? But Coinbase is reinventing itself because they're going to track the crypto that's coming into these spot ETFs. And you've got 5 or 6 that want to work with Coinbase. And BlackRock is, I mean, there's 2 companies that own the world. They say BlackRock funds, $10 trillion worth of assets under management, and Vanguard with about close to $8 trillion worth of assets under management. So that is what's in the news, 773,000, which is extremely high. Will it get there someday? Yes. Is it going to explode there? I mean, that would take massive amounts of institutional money to enter this market. And that's going to take, which Gary Gensler says, well, we're putting crypto on the back burner, and they're going to just like pause and delay and pause and delay. But we need some framework, regulatory framework. There's 4 House bills right now that will go to the Senate that will definitely help the evolution of the framework that we need for cryptocurrency, right? That we need some rules and regulations and clarity in place so that you do not go with somebody else's money and throw it in these coins, and then the SEC drops the bomb and says, oh, it's a security, because you lose a ridiculous amount of money for your customers, and you lose your job, the ability to feed your family. When you're working with your money, it's a little bit different, but all these variables, the whales are sitting on their sidelines right now. There's a ton of USDT just waiting, standing by. But again, Leverage Group's killing it. Our spot group, we nailed YGG and AGLD. So if you want gem pick bangers, we're still posting those. There's a bunch of upcoming events in July and August. Ultra Arena is being launched in 3 days. UOS, and that is definitely a project, has some long-term upside. Chain GPT version 1 launches. It's down 35% in the last 30 days. It launches on the 10th. And again, it's just these cryptos do everything they can to kind of tie themselves to Chat GPT, right? In order to kind of gain traction based on that idea. Coinless Arch token distribution is happening on the 12th. Cyber is going to be listed on Binance on the 15th. SEI is going to be listed on Binance on the 15th. As soon as these are announced, though, as soon as these are announced being listed on Binance, the coins pump immediately. Chainflip is going to hold its token sale on CoinList. Shiba Inu based Shibarium blockchain expected to go live in August. We've talked about SHIB repeatedly. We've been waiting on this to happen, and it's coming. Mainnet launch for Scroll is happening early August. ZK Link as ZK Link Odyssey as an incentivized campaign to be launched in August. Trader Joe, coin name is Joe. Lending and leverage trading to be launched in August. And then Bounce has seen a lot of upside. Bounce is going to launch real world collectibles marketplace, and it's seen a bunch of traction. And so these are important ideas. You're going to trade altcoins. You want to be in coins with news, right? You're going to have a higher win rate, and these Bitcoin obviously has to cooperate. Bitcoin dumps, this stuff just doesn't matter, right? People are quickly exiting the market, getting off exchanges. Everybody freaks out, and they're not worried about chasing news bumps. Right? The most important thing is that Bitcoin breaks out of this pattern, because it's been such a long, large pattern. If it breaks out above here, you're going to 35,000, 40,000, possibly 45,000. Okay. You need a higher high, a high higher than this high, right? So what makes an uptrend? Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You do not get that, and you get a lower high, and then it breaks down. Like you're looking for a lower low, and this is going to start this downtrend, right? So have a plan in place right now. A lot of people are talking about building moon bags with altcoins, and that's a lot of the small caps. It's possible, but what's going to happen if Bitcoin rolls over? You know, and that's a chance that you're willing to take it. It depends on the risk tolerance that's specific to you, right? Different people. I mean, if you're using next month's rent money, which you shouldn't be to trade crypto, you want to be in a lot lower risk trades, right? Where, you know, we had a member of the group put $100, and this was 2 years ago, in KuCoin on just about like the top 30 coins. And he ended up making about $9,000 from $3,000. So he 3x his money in a short period of time. And it'll be real easy to identify these coins, and AI, Metaverse, GameFi are all going to be really hot. I'll give you these picks as we go. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. When you're ready to change the game, I'm telling you now, give me the opportunity to show you how to trade with leverage constant updates, live streams. I mean, we're up 400% on our live streams alone. It pays for the group. It pays for itself.